Sophie had no idea. Her mom's day was far from over, and the truth waiting at the second job would shock her. It was still dark outside when Sophie, a 14-year-old girl from Ohio, woke up to the sound of the front door closing. Her mom, Rebecca, left every day at exactly 6 a.m. Sophie always assumed she had a normal job like everyone else's parents, but something about the way her mom rushed every morning made her curious. One cold Friday, she decided to find out. She quietly slipped on her hoodie, grabbed her backpack, and followed her mom from a distance. Rebecca walked fast, too fast, like someone racing against time. She crossed 2 blocks, then 3, until she reached an old diner. Sophie hid behind a wall as her mom tied an apron around her waist and walked inside. Her mom was working as a waitress. That wasn't shocking, but what happened next was, Rebecca wasn't just serving customers. She was also mopping floors, cleaning tables, washing dishes, and carrying heavy boxes into the back storage room. Her hands moved quickly, almost desperately, as if every minute mattered. Sophie watched her mom's back curve under the weight of the boxes, her fingers red from hot water, her eyes tired from sleepless nights. It hit Sophie for the first time. Her mom worked 2 jobs, not 1, and her morning shift was only half the story. She stayed hidden for a few minutes until she heard the manager say, "Rebecca, you can take a break now." Rebecca sat down alone, opening her worn-out lunch bag. Inside, there was only a small half sandwich. Sophie's heart sank. Her mom wasn't eating properly. Again. The manager walked by and said softly, "You should eat more. You look exhausted." Rebecca forced a smile. "I'm just saving up for my daughter's school supplies. She wants to join the art club. I don't want her to feel different from other kids." Sophie covered her mouth to stop herself from sobbing. She had begged her mom last week for the cool art kit her classmates had. She had no idea her mom was skipping meals to afford it. At 11:30 a.m., Rebecca wiped her hands, untied her apron, and rushed out of the diner, straight to her second job at a small cleaning service. Sophie followed her again, watching her mom scrub, sweep, and wipe down office floors. Her mom's body looked tired, but her face stayed strong. A mother doesn't break, not when her child's dreams depend on her strength. By the time Rebecca reached home at 5 p.m., Sophie was already inside, pretending like she never left. But she couldn't hold it in anymore. When her mom entered the kitchen, Sophie ran to her and hugged her tightly. Rebecca froze. "What happened, sweetheart?" Sophie burst into tears. "I know everything, Mom. I followed you today. I saw your jobs, the diner, the cleaning, everything. Why didn't you tell me?" Rebecca held her close, her voice trembling. "Because, baby, you're my child. You're supposed to grow, dream, and live, not worry about how hard life is." Sophie sobbed harder. "You skip meals for me. You work all day, and I didn't know." Rebecca wiped her tears and whispered, "I'd work 100 jobs if it meant you would never feel less than anyone. That's what moms do." That night, Sophie placed a note beside her mom's bed. "Mom, one day I will give you a life where you never have to wake up at 6 a.m. again. I promise